Good afternoon, dear traders. Welcome again to another episode of the weekly analysis on Forex Trade Africa. Thank you for tuning in. Now, for this week, we are going to look at a pair pound against the Aussie dollar or pound against the Australian dollar. Sorry. First of all, we are going to take a recap on our trades for last week. We're going to start with EURJPY, or the Euro Japanese yen. We see that it's yet to hit our target, almost hitting our target, so just be patient. Told you last week there will be a lot of buys, or the week before, 2 weeks before, because this is the weekly candle 3 weeks ago. So there's a probability of hitting this target, our first target. So you should, for those who already closed, well and good. You sometimes accept your plate half full, but for those who are still holding, trail your stops or break even, move your stops to break even to minimize your losses. So you're looking to hit the 145 level, 145.8, which will give you again another 250 pips. And for our second target, we should be looking to trade our stops or to enter at the break of this area, this supply zone. So we look for retest and then shoot to a major supply in the long term. All the best in that trade. Looking forward for your comments in the comment section. For the New Zealand dollar against the yen, we were looking for a break and a retest. So we are going to look at, this is the weekly candle. We are going to look at the daily. There's still momentum to go to shoot on the upside, to rally. So, but we'll be looking for price to break, retest. So again, be very patient with the New Zealand dollar against the Japanese yen. We are looking for our first target to be around 86.3 level, giving you 183 pips, and the second level to be at around 88.1 or 88 level, which will give you around 362 pips. So again, I wish you well. There's a lot of consolidation and a break, a retest of this area. So be very patient. Look for a retest at this zone, and it will be your demand level for the price to rally. For the pound against the dollar, let's look at our daily. We did the forecast last week. Basically, we were waiting for price to break this level, but if we zoom in, price has not yet broken this level. So just be patient. This is the importance of being patient. You should wait for the price to break, and the momentum is still going to the downside, because this consolidation all these days, 1 2 3 4 5 6, even more, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14, for 2 weeks price has not broken the half of this consolidation area that we marked in blue. Let's change this to red, because price should be going down. Should be going down. So be very patient. This is the importance of being patient. Should be very patient for price to cross and close below the 1.19284 level or 1.19 level, and to retest. So the price should come down, retest this zone, the 1.19, in order for you to have a confirmed bias. to go to the downside in order for you to make a short sell. So be very patient with that. So let us look at the pound against the Australian dollar, pound against the Aussie dollar. So basically this is the daily chart. Let's zoom in to the 4-hour. Price has been making higher highs and higher lows. So the first thing we are going to look at is, where was the structure broken? We broke structure at two areas. This area is our first break of the structure, because this zone was in a consolidation. We are going to mark it, so pay attention. And don't forget to comment and subscribe, and leave a like and a comment, positive feedback. If at all the videos are helping you, share with your friends. So this was a consolidation, a demand zone. So you can see the area that was retested so many times that we broke structure on this level. We can also see this level again, the 1.76 level, was an area of interest where price came and retested this zone. Price came to retest this zone. So what do we expect price to do? The price came, broke this area, this level of 1.75224, went all the way, and we are expecting for us to be very patient. The entry area or the entry criteria will be for us to wait for a retest. Price finally did retest this area, so our entry would have been to the long side at this zone. Yeah, the candle closed above this area because there were cells here. This was a hammer, almost like a hammer, indicating that there were buyers here. There was a lot of liquidity, meaning that the price will go up, and it did initially and finally went up. You can see price is also making, this was our second higher low at this area. So again, price did break structure at this area. It did break structure at this area. Meaning that it created a demand zone. It did create a demand zone. Over this area at the price 1.7753, clearly indicating that price is still looking to go to the upside. So what do we do? At the price 1.80, we are going to be patient because price is making higher highs, higher lows. Let me show you. Price has been making higher highs, higher lows. So this is our higher high, this is our neckline, this is where we expect price to break before we retest and enter to the long side for us to go long. Again, you have to be very patient, should be very patient. We're waiting price to break above the 1.8292 or 1.82 level for it to retest and for us to have an opportunity to go long. So where will our targets be? That's the big question. So we are looking for price to break the 1.82 level and for it to continue to the upside. So I want to show you our neckline. This will be our neckline. That's the supply zone, the 1.8278. So we want to see whether the big move from where our price came and retested the demand zone, before it breaks, we want an equal move to the upside. That is where I'm predicting that price should go or should rally to. It should be an equal move to the upside. So let us find out. So it should be almost the same price level. Once it shoots, remember to wait for it to break this level, the 1.82, 1.83, to retest it and wait for confirmation. You can wait for an engulfing, a hammer, or you can use even an indicator to show you whether but basically depend on price action. Use chart patterns, but basically look at candles like a hammer, any candle that gives you a clue or a reason for you to go long at this area. For it to close above this area, an engulfing candle, a hammer, should be some indecision over here, but it will be an opportunity for you to go long. So basically we are targeting 240, 240 pips, 247 pips roughly. You should be good with those, so it should be a decent return for your investment. So those should be our targets. That should be your target. So that's the analysis for this week as we wait for the NFP. That's the weekly, sorry. This is the daily. And this is the 4-hour. So wait for confirmation, wait for this retest. And that's it for the pound against the Aussie dollar. So just be very patient. Remember, the market rewards a patient trader at all times. Just be patient for the setup. And don't feel that it's bad that you're not making any money. When there is no setup, just sit on your hands, be very patient. Until you have to be disciplined to wait for your criteria, your entry criteria to be met. So we'll look at, in the next few days, very soon we are going to look at the silver against the euro. I'm seeing a bearish momentum, but we are going to look for closing the market. We are going to look at it in a few days. to give you a probability of the best entries and your approach towards this bearish move, bearish opportunity. So for now, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching the video till the end. I'm looking forward to positive feedback from your end. Please don't forget to share, comment, subscribe, and even give a like to our videos so that they can reach so many viewers. This is free information. Viewers needs. If it's helping you, share with your friends. For now, this is it. Happy trading. Remember to wait for NFP this week on Friday, the non-farm payroll that I used to give a clue on the spending power of consumers in the US. So it's very vital. Wait for that news on Friday. But otherwise, don't forget to keep those trailing stops on your trades, the stop losses, and risk an amount that you are willing to lose. Remember to follow proper money management in your trades at all times. So thank you again for tuning to Forex Trade Africa. Hustle hard, be smart with your money, handle it with the seriousness that it deserves, and we look forward to more subscribers, more likes, positive feedback from your end. With your host Dennis, for now, happy trading.